Hey there everybody, this box just arrived directly from Tops Knives. Let's get it open and see what we got in there. All right, one life, one knife. Let's see what we got. Check it out, geez. Tops catalog. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool. All right. And we got my receipt in here. Yep. And check it out. Oops, upside down. Top sticker. All right, here is the blade. Okay, let's see here. Is it taped shut? Doesn't look like it. All right, I actually got the box and everything because I ordered it directly from Tops. Gotta cut this open. It says made in the USA. Maybe I'll cut this in. Got the warranty card sealed in plastic. That's always nice to have. Oh, look at that. A nice taco style Kydex sheath. It's got a nice generous weep hole on it to let water drain out. And check out this big old D-ring. And you get a removable dangler so you don't have to take your belt off. Oh yeah, this is exact. I was actually worried. I ordered this with the Micarta handle scales, and I seen a couple reviews where the scales were sculpted. And I personally didn't want the sculpted scales, and I'm glad it arrived the way I had hoped it would. There it is, guys. It's the Badger Creek. Is this in focus? And I sure hope so. This is the new Badger Creek from Tops. Check it out. It's in N690 steel. Made in Idaho in the USA, of course. Look at this black canvas micarta handle with the reddish, kind of rusty red liners. It's got like little brass eyelets. And the handle scales are removable. Has a brass lined lanyard hole there. But yeah, check it out. Right when I saw this clip point blade, I was like, I gotta get this knife. Man, that feels good in the hand too. Look at that. Just enough swell in the pommel back here. So like if you're swinging it, you got something to grip to. Then you also have this little finger choil area. Then it has a little tiny sharpening choil there to help you sharpen it. And you'd almost call this a saber because the line's right there, but then look how quickly it goes off. So this is literally a full flat grind with a clip point. Really decent. It looks like it's about, it's over 1/8 of an inch. It's about 3/16 of an inch thick. Little finer on the tip than what I personally prefer, but still. It's just a good looking knife. It's scalloped up here so you can get a pinch grip on it. You can even use your thumb and middle finger there and then reach out like this. You could also grab way up on the blade like this for skinning. It's just a really nice full flat grind blade in N690 steel, which is like a budget stainless steel, but it's good steel. And Tops always does a really good heat treat. So yeah, it doesn't feel super sharp on the spine. I think it could strike a ferro rod, but you might want to take a file to a little spot of that to rough it up a little bit. That would help if you are even concerned with that. But yeah, I'm just looking it over. As soon as I saw this, I was like, I can't wait. I'm going to order it directly from Tops. So I did. And I'm having trouble seeing if this is in focus. It looks like it isn't. But I'm like, is it? Is it not? Maybe it was. All right, I think that's in focus. I like this removable leather strap for the dangler there. That way you don't have to take your belt off, and I like that it's a nice thick Kydex sheath. Can you see down in there at all? See that light shining through? Got a good drip hole on it. Yeah, locks in there good. Let me see. Really good retention, and it's quiet. The only thing making any noise at all is just this, which is hardly nothing. Yeah, decent sheath. Let's get some measurements here. All right, you're looking at, looks like it's off, but that's right on. You're looking at 11 inches overall with about a 5 3/4 on the cutting edge, maybe 5 7/8. It's almost 6 inches. And if you go clear back to the handle here, it's 6 inches. So it's just that 6-inch mark kind of lands in this little sharpening choil right there. But not bad. Pretty much a 6-inch blade. The handle is a nice 5 inches. And at the widest point, 1.5 inches on the dot. And the thickness of this steel stock, I was saying 3/16, and yes, that's what it is. It is, come on, quit shaking right there. 3/16 on the dot. I think this is like a titanium coated blade, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but definitely has some kind of a grayish coating. The picture showed it being speckled, almost like bead blasted. But in person, it doesn't look that way. It just looks like a gray kind of titanium coating on it. It is Full-Tang. They don't really skeletonize their knives either, so it's a true Full-Tang. Balance point could be a little handle heavy with this big thick pommel on it, but it's right at that, literally right at that first eyelet, right behind the scallops. So yeah, it's got a decent balance on it. It doesn't feel really forward, like handle heavy. I mean, blade heavy. It feels slightly handle heavy. So that should make the blade really quick in the hand. Like it could be a good fighting knife, you know, if that's something you were interested in. Okay, in grams, the sheath with the dangler is 153 grams, and the sheath with the blade is 441 grams, and then the knife all by itself is 288 grams. Okay, the sheath with the dangler by itself is 5.4 ounces. The sheath and the knife together is 15.6 ounces, just under a pound. And the knife all by itself is 10.2 ounces. All right, I got a sheet of printer paper here. Let's see if this thing arrives sharp at all. Yeah, it's sharp, full flat grind, really nice blade on it. Yep, I did feel a slight hang up, but there's no nicks or anything. Feel this. It's a little smooth this way. And it feels smooth that way too. It feels like it's done really well. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. Can't complain. Yeah, not bad at all. All right, let's do some knife comparisons just so you get an idea of the size of it compared to other knives that are popular. This is it beside the Perrin Street Bowie from Spyderco. And this is a pretty small knife. It's just like a pocket carry kind of self-defense knife. So you can see this knife is not huge at all. Here it is beside my paramilitary light from Spyderco, which is also not huge. So I think this would be very manageable, you know, to carry with you, especially for a day out in the woods or something. And here it is beside my SE5. Point goes clear back to there, so pretty similar. It's just that this is more, I should have brought out the SE6 because it's about this thickness and it's a full flat grind too. Whereas this is a big, heavy 1/4 inch saber grind. All right, I went and dug it out. Here is my SE6. So you can see the SE6 is actually longer with the exposed pommel there. I don't know if it's exactly the same thickness. It's pretty similar, but I think the Badger Creek might just be like a 1/16 of an inch larger, perhaps. If you went clear back to the pommel there, that's the difference in blade length. This is kind of a drop point on the SE6, and this is a nice big exaggerated clip point on the Badger Creek. This is 1095 steel, and this is N690 stainless steel. Okay, if you're familiar with the BK2 from K-Bar, which most people are, there's a size comparison. This is a big 1/4 inch thick saber grind knife, real thick right up to the tip, whereas this one is a full flat with a clip point. This is a drop point. This one has a clip point. Lengthwise, they're very similar. Like weight-wise, this is substantially heavier. The BK2 is heavier. Okay, if any of you are familiar with the Ontario Blackbird SK5, it's about 1/8 of an inch thick. There it is for size comparison. Not hugely different in size. All right, here it is beside my Tops tracker number 3. This is the Tom Brown Jr. tracker in 154 CM steel. This here is 3/16 of an inch thick, just like the Badger Creek. Pretty similar. It looks like this might almost be a hair bigger, like a hair thicker, I mean. Like it doesn't quite make it to a 1/4 inch thick, but it's slightly thicker, ever so slightly, but lengthwise, the Badger Creek might have it beat by just the tip of the blade there. Well, there you have it. I hope I covered everything. It seemed like I flew through this review pretty quick. So you got the taco style Kydex sheath with a big D guard, or not guard, but like D ring dangler on there. Nice thick leather. Yeah, really nice. And then there is the knife. It's just a clip point Bowie style knife, but it's not overly huge. It's just a 6-inch blade. The weight is right too. It just doesn't feel like it's going to weigh you down too much. Made in the USA, right in Idaho, in 690 steel. Kind of a gray titanium looking finish on it. Black canvas micarta scales with the red liners. Feels great in the hand. Yeah, that doesn't feel bad at all. Yeah, even reverse grip, just like a glove. And this is so rounded. Just, you couldn't ask for better than that. Make sure that's in focus. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. Yep. I like scallops on the handles so you can choke up close on it when you're doing some fine carving or something. So that's pretty cool. And it's got a little bit of a belly there because of the clip point. There is no false edge swedge or anything. It's just nice and flat down to the point. Looks nice and straight. Looks like the grind lines and everything are done really well. Yeah, this is a good one. It'll be coming out at Knife Center here pretty soon. You can get the handles that have the designs in them. Oh, there's a name for it. I just can't think of it offhand. It's like I'm having a senior moment today, but just got home from work. But I opted for the smooth micarta. I just like how it looks. So I jumped on this one as soon as I saw it. I think it looks pretty darn cool. Nice sharp edge. How's that looking for a thumbnail? Well, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing review. I hope I covered everything.
This is Joe Doomsday signing out.